Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the reaction and review video for the song Pray by Alicja from Poland, which will represent Poland of course in Eurovision 2026. I remember Alicja, as I think many others do, from of course the Eurovision That Never Was. I'm assuming it's the same Alicja from Eurovision 2020, who sang Empires back then, a song that I remember not really enjoying and a lot of others did. There was something about it that never really intrigued me, even though it tried to be very grand and quite hard-hitting, very gritty in a way as well. We'll see if I'm more a fan of Pray here. It's very nice to see that she's gotten a chance to go to Eurovision now, just 6 years later. Also, this is another one of these videos on the Eurovision channel. It says it's a music video, but it looked like a national final performance, so we'll see what's up with that. Let's take a listen to it, though, right here, right now. In just one bit. Yes. Here we go. You can already tell it's going to be one of these songs that tries to be very expressive vocally. You just hear that on her vocal tone and how the song opens. There we are. You can imagine the jury's voting for this. It's this kind of vocal showcase right from the beginning. Harmonies in the background are decent. Instrumental so far very empty, of course, but maybe we'll get there. It's an atmospheric opening. Ha! Imagine. That's a proper like Hans Zimmer-esque impact hit. What? Okay. Again with the minimalism in the instrumental, okay. We've got like kind of a little trap beat here with the 808 and very metallic percussion. And a vocal style I certainly didn't expect to come in here. That's a wonderful piano sound in the background there. I like that. Make it more prominent, please. Percussion here sounds... I don't like the percussion of the percussion. I don't like the production here. What's kind of like the smoothness of the song? I don't really know. That's not a chorus for me, for sure. Many elongated notes, not particularly intriguing melodically there. Rhythmically, rather weak too. The verses have something in them though. And she's got great attitude in her performance too. And obviously very vocally proficient, so that's neat. But that chorus, I need to hear it again because that didn't give me much. The percussion sounds really off in this build-up, I gotta say. It's like so heavily compressed. This really is the chorus melody. It's a call response of the same word, elongated notes. It's a vocal showcase. Yeah, she's good, but song-wise, I don't know about this, I gotta say. But that's the song Poland have sent this year. It's called Pray by Alicja. And, you know, in my head I'm thinking, yeah, this is probably going to be in the final because the juries are probably going to reward a vocal performance like this. And I think, arguably, like, they should. But they should also consider the songwriting, I suppose. I don't know their kind of criteria and whatnot. But I don't think you can really write home a lot about either the songwriting here because it's lacking a lot of creativity, I would say. Like, those choruses are... honestly, so lackluster. I am very disappointed by that. The verses have something in them. There's attitude in there. There is like this kind of hip-hop trap beat that's working with the 808 and that kind of metallic percussion. It's nice. The build-ups are so heavily compressed in the production, on the percussion mainly. Like the drum machine it's just has this resonance to it that feels so heavily compressed, and I don't particularly enjoy that. It doesn't become particularly dynamic, even though it tries to be, because of how minimalistic the instrumental really is here. And I mean, I guess it kind of highlights the vocals, but it also becomes a bit distracting to my ears anyway. I feel like I can't really connect with it. And then what it leads to ultimately is this chorus where Alicja is shouting "pray," and then her backing group responds with a "pray." Then she shouts "pray" a little longer. The backing group responds with "pray," and then she sings or shouts or yells "pray" even longer. Very impressively so, but there's just nothing there. It's melodically, it could sound very, very harsh to say, but arguably it could be the least melodically interesting song I've heard in a very long time, because it just doesn't have anything. It's monotonous beyond words, even though, and it's clear because it tries to really showcase her vocal capacity, but at the same time, I suppose, I mean, her flexibility is shown because of the verses being so different from the choruses. Do you really feel like the unity of the track? Do you feel like the cohesion of that? I didn't really, but maybe I will when I warm up to the song and maybe I've listened to it a few more times and gotten used to how it's structured. But right now it feels like I don't really know what this song is trying to do. And I think that's a little bit of an issue, personally. I don't really know what else to say. This was not for me. It was not for me at all, actually. I think the song had its ideas, but the main ideas have been, we've got a good singer, we'll listen to how good she is, listen to how much power she can get through her voice and how proficient she is and how comfortable she is with nailing these notes. Were we supposed to have a song at the same time? Yeah, okay, we've got some verses, but the chorus, we don't know what to do with it. Let's just let her shout "pray" over and over. It's underwhelming, I have to say. I'm really disappointed. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, those are my takes on this one. I heavily prefer Empires. I actually have to double check. Is it the same Alicja as who made Empires? Sorry that I'm doing this in in real time. You're probably very uninterested by this part. I just went on her Wikipedia. Yes, it was indeed the same Alicja. So yeah, I did prefer Empires, I have to say. We'll see how it's going to go for Prey. I would not be surprised if they make the final because of the vocal performance, but this was not for me. Maybe it's for you. Let me know in the comments if it is, and let me know what your favorite part of the track is. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in another reaction and review video. I suppose Portugal will be up next. It usually comes after Poland when you think alphabetically. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.